Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of EverydaySuccessHabits.com. Now, as you can see, I am out and about. We're on a little early morning walk with Baxtonian. Let me see if you can see him. Can you see him there? Okay. He gets into his early morning walk mode. It's actually a little cooler than you would think this morning, but I wanted to kind of talk with you real quick about a point in terms of everyday success and a real simple thought in terms of moving forward with that. I think, if you guys have known before, if you've heard me speak or listened to the podcast or whatever, one of the things I talk about is that success is less about learning something new that works and more about unlearning something old that doesn't. And for me, that explains the age-old question of why is it that some people are more successful than others? Why is it that some people who have the same work ethic, skill set, and training are able to get breakthrough results, whereas other people, again, with the same work ethic, skill, and training, seem to struggle? And part of that has to do with the idea that people are putting they're putting their foot on the brake and the gas at the same time. In other words, they are inadvertently engaging in a series of activities that are actually holding them back from the very success that they're so hard and so desperately trying to reach. That's why you see people like, you have going out and reading books, or you're going out for conferences and you're doing all these different things and they're go, go, go. But in the background, just like a computer, they're also doing some things that are holding them back. And this concept of taking your foot off of that brake, I call that getting out of your own way. And what we're going to talk about here real quick is this idea of when you or if you find yourself not quite being as successful as you'd like, or forget about not being successful as you'd like, but just not hitting your goals as quickly as you'd like, okay? One of the things that you want to be able to take a look at is what I call be able to have more ease and flow in your life. All right. Now, you'll know this comes from our energy folks, Law of Attraction, Esther and Abraham Hicks, The Secret, all that other stuff. But it is absolutely true. What I have found is that when you're trying to be successful and trying to get to your goals faster, you can't do it all yourself. It's not an exercise in logistics. Well, if I can just be more efficient and get more done, then I'll do more and I'll get there faster. It's not about that. It's partly about that, but it's also being able to allow the law of attraction to work for you. It's being able to have some ease and flow. And you're like, all right, Brian, well, that sounds like a little bit of a, nebulous topic. How do you get more ease and flow in your life? Well, a big way to get more ease and flow, and here comes the getting out of your own way, is to release the worry and concern. I can't tell you, and I have this myself sometimes. I'll get a deal and then I'll be like, oh, I don't know if they're really going to sign. Or they'll sign a deal and be like, oh, well, are they really going to pay? Or they'll do this or do that or whatever the case may be. If you want more ease and flow in your life, if you want to have more success as it relates to the law of attraction working with you, you have to take out that concern and worry. You have to trust in the process. You have to understand that what you did is okay. And you know what? If it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. That's partly where you get to this idea of the inner critic. He's trying to tell you, and you've heard me talk about this before, the inner critic always wants to have a conversation about what you didn't do, right? And how it's not good enough. No, 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 no. It totally is good enough, but you got to get into a mind space mentally where you're like, you know what? I've done what I need to do. It is good enough, and I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm just going to let it go. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm going to confidently come from a place of it is going to work out, and I'm moving on to the next thing. And that's putting out there a completely different energy. And more importantly, that's being from a more different, complete energy standpoint, a completely different energy standpoint, energetically. I call that your signature energy, and that's a whole separate conversation. But the idea is that if you want to be able to accelerate your results, if you want to be able to get to your goals faster, then you're going to want to be able to definitely implement the law of attraction. And in order to do that, one of the things you'll need to do is to be able to, obviously have more ease and flow in your life. One of the things you're going to need to do is to be able to eliminate the concern and worry and challenge and all of that other stuff. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's something that you can see yourself doing. As always, feel free to like, share, or comment below. Love to be able to hear from you. Or reach on out and jump in on our Facebook group. You need to go to the Fast Track Success Club.com. Okay, that is THEFAST success, THEFAST success club.com. Did I get that right? It's a little tough doing it when you're walking. But if you go there, you'll be able to find us and we will be good to go. All right. In the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.